Hey Jordan, you got a minute? I need some advice.
Sure, Alex. What's up?
Well, I went on my first date last night, and I can't stop thinking about it. It was my first time using a dating app, and honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. Can we talk about it?
Your first time on a date. Huh? How was it? What did you do?
It was a mix of excitement and nerves. We went to this cozy little cafe downtown. I picked it because it's not too loud, and the ambience is great. I wanted a place where we could actually talk and get to know each other.
How did you feel leading up to it?
Nervous, mostly. I kept thinking about all the things that could go wrong. What if we didn't have anything to talk about? What if it got awkward?
That's totally normal. I remember my first date. I was a nervous wreck too. But sometimes those nerves can be a good thing. They show that you care.
Yeah, I guess. I tried to calm myself down before meeting up, but it was tough. The moment I saw her, though, my nerves started to settle a bit.
So, what did you talk about?
We started with the usual small talk, work, hobbies, stuff like that. But then we got into some deeper topics like family and travel dreams. It felt surprisingly natural.
It sounds like you two connected. Did you feel a spark?
I think so. She was really easy to talk to, and we had a lot in common. But I also felt like I was constantly second-guessing myself. Was I saying the right things? Was I being too eager?
Alex, everyone feels that way, especially on a first date. The important thing is to be yourself and enjoy the conversation. Did you feel like you were being yourself?
For the most part, yeah. There were moments where I felt like I was trying too hard, but I think that's just because I wanted to make a good impression.
Trust me, everyone feels that way. The key is to find a balance. It's okay to want to make a good impression, but remember, she's there to get to know the real you. How did the date end?
We finished our coffees and talked for a bit more. Then we walked around the nearby park. It was nice, just strolling and chatting. When it was time to go, I walked her to her car. I wasn't sure if I should go for a hug or just say goodbye, but she hugged me, so I hugged back.
Sounds like it ended well. Did you make any plans to see each other again?
We talked about it. She mentioned a movie she wants to see, and I said I'd love to go with her. We didn't set a specific date, but I think it went well enough that she'd be interested.
That's fantastic. It sounds like you had a really good first date. How do you feel about it now?
Honestly, a bit relieved that it's over, but also excited. I liked spending time with her, and I'd like to see her again. But I also can't help but replay every moment in my head, wondering if I did everything right.
First dates are a big deal, especially your first ever one. But it sounds like you did everything right. You picked a good place, had a meaningful conversation, and ended on a positive note.
Jordan, I appreciate that. Do you have any tips for the next date?
Sure, here are a few things I've learned over the years. First, try to relax and be yourself. The more genuine you are, the better connection you'll make. Second, don't put too much pressure on the date. Think of it as a fun opportunity to get to know someone, not as an audition. Third, listen as much as you talk. Show genuine interest in her thoughts and experiences.
I'll definitely keep them in mind. Anything else?
One more thing, be open to whatever happens. Not every date will be perfect, and that's okay. Sometimes you'll click, and sometimes you won't. The important thing is to learn from each experience and enjoy the journey.
Jordan, I think I put too much pressure on myself to make it perfect.
We all do it first, but dating is a learning process. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll become. Just remember to have fun and be open to new experiences.
I feel a lot better about it now. I'm looking forward to seeing her again and just enjoying the process.
Keep me posted on how things go. I'm rooting for you.
Jordan, so, I had my second date last night.
Oh, nice. How did it go?
It went really well. We went to see that movie she mentioned, and then we grabbed dinner afterward. It felt more relaxed this time, less like a job interview and more like two friends hanging out.
What did you talk about this time?
We talked about the movie for a bit, then about our favorite films in general. It was fun discovering we had similar tastes. Dinner conversation was even better. We shared funny stories from our childhoods and talked about our bucket lists.
It sounds like you're finding a good rhythm with her. Did you feel more comfortable this time?
I felt like I could be more myself and not worry so much about impressing her. And she seemed more at ease too.
Alex, it sounds like you're building a solid connection. Did you make any future plans?
We did. We're planning to check out a hiking trail this weekend. We both love the outdoors, so it seemed like a natural next date.
Outdoor dates can be really fun and give you a chance to see another side of each other. Plus, they're great for creating memorable experiences together.
I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like each date is getting better and better.
That's a good sign. It shows that you're both comfortable and genuinely enjoying each other's company. Just keep doing what you're doing, being yourself and having fun.
Your advice has been really helpful. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this dating thing.
You're doing great, Alex. Just remember, dating is about finding someone who likes you for you. Don't stress too much about the little things. Focus on enjoying the journey and learning from each experience.
I'll let you know how the hike goes.
So, how was the hike?
It was amazing. We had such a great time. The weather was perfect, and the trail was beautiful. We talked the whole way and took some great pictures together.
It must have been a great way to connect even more.
It really was. I feel like we're really getting to know each other on a deeper level. We even talked about some of our fears and dreams for the future.
Wow, that's really deep. It sounds like you're building a strong foundation. How do you feel about her now?
I really like her, Jordan. She's smart, funny, and kind. I feel like we have a lot in common and that we're really compatible. but I'm trying to take it slow and not rush things.
It's important to take your time and let the relationship develop naturally. From what you've told me, it sounds like you're on the right track.
I'm just trying to enjoy each moment and see where things go. Do you have any advice for this stage of dating?
At this point, just keep being honest and open with each other. Continue to communicate and share your thoughts and feelings. It's also important to keep doing fun activities together and making new memories. That helps strengthen the bond.
That makes sense. I'll keep that in mind. I really appreciate your guidance, Jordan. You've been a huge help.
Anytime, Alex. I'm really happy to see things going well for you. Just remember to enjoy the journey and be yourself. Everything else will fall into place.
Thanks, Jordan. I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'll keep you.